Friday. I'm joined alongside with Blitz, aka William Lee. Will, how you doing, man?
Pretty good. Just woke up, so I feel pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, I woke up like an hour ago.
Okay, sick. Just to let you guys know, he's with the BTS guys as well. I don't know if you were there beforehand, but your schedules are like super different because I know you're catering a lot of times to the European scene.
Mm-hmm. So we actually have to get up pretty early.
Yeah.
Actually, for the BTS guys, they have to cater to the Chinese scene most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So they're at terrible hours when they wake up.
I actually slept over your house during actually a week from tomorrow. Well, a week previous from tomorrow. I was at your guys' houses, and it was crazy, man. Like I tried to go to sleep at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and they were still casting throughout the night.
Yeah.
You guys
They're
don't
up till
stop.
like noon.
Yeah, and then I woke up, and then you and Purge were casting until like 4, and then we finally.
I was passed out at that point. I was so tired.
You were gone. You were gone. I wanted to say bye to you, but I didn't want to wake you up.
Oh, okay.
That's how it worked out.
Gone in the night.
Bye-bye. Actually, I was gone in the day. You're like Night Stalker. Anyway, we are here to learn more Dota. Last week we picked out Storm Spirit,
Yay.
who's your forte.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say, I practiced a lot. Actually, let me see how many games I played with him. Some were really good, some not so good. But I want to just confirm a couple of things with you. So
Wow, all your recent games are Storm.
Storm Spirit. I think for a lot of these. Can we go to my screen? Okay, that's a lot of losses. Okay, I remember. Go to my screen. What are you doing? There we go. Okay, so this is where it started. As you can see, filled with wins and losses. And then a Weaver accidentally got placed here. All these practice games, though, are against a professional player, Aosin. You know him. And we were just grinding mid versus mid.
Oh, really?
And he was just teaching me how to do mid versus mid the whole time. So that's why there's a lot of losses here. But I just exited the game. A lot of times, if one of us had an advantage or disadvantage, he did win the majority of them, but they're not actually losses. Don't worry.
I mean, he's a competitive player, so
He's
that's not really a shame.
yeah, he's really good.
He's got a good team.
I won like 3. Not bad, huh?
Yep.
3 or 4.
You're amazing.
And then wins and losses. You can see I played a lot more than Lauren Elise. This is what I kind of realized from everything.
Okay.
I hate Doom.
I do too, for other reasons.
Because he has this ultimate
Yep. I
that
know about
silenced
it.
me for like 10 years. And I'm just like, well, I can't do anything at all, ever. I hate Nyx because he takes all of my mana away.
Okay.
And that's about it. I thought like anti-mage was going to be a huge problem. Not really as big as a problem as I thought.
No. A lot of people think that he's impossible to deal with Storm.
Yeah.
But it's actually not that bad.
As soon as you get the silence,
Yeah.
it's actually really good. And you don't start off with the silence. You actually go in the middle of silence. Or excuse me, in the middle of the combo.
Yeah.
Because you are going to waste all this magic, but you stun him for a while with your pull. But anti-mage isn't nearly as bad. Actually, a lot of the carries aren't really that bad. And divine rapiers are really good on him.
Okay.
Because you just whip around and you're in basically invincible mode for a while.
Yeah.
And he's just doing auto attacks. So I learned that. I also came up with a slightly different build than you.
Okay.
I did power treads after Orchid. That's
Okay.
all. And my reasoning for that was because I wanted to focus on mana regen and being active. And the amount of hits that I do during a combo is going to be the same. I actually worked it out. It's pretty much the same, only afterwards it's going to be different after the combo is fully done. But
Okay.
basically I'm doing my ultis and chaining that up to kill them. So the extra damage and the, obviously toggling between the boots, I found it to be negligible. But I want to actually get your opinion on what do you think of that type of thought process.
I really like, actually, the reason why I get treads is I like the dynamic between bottle switching a lot. The attack speed early is it's pretty nice, but also like the intelligence you get for free,
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that I mean I don't really like getting any other boots except maybe travels really really late, and also it doesn't take up like any item slots because with an item like Orchid, it takes like another item slot as well if you're trying to
Yeah.
like build up the pieces. Because I'm not gonna do anything with the quarterstaff. For the same amount of money, I'll get treads.
Yeah, I understand because it's only 950 for treads. Of
Yeah.
course, 900 for the quarterstaff. I don't know. I was sorry about that. I'm really on and off with it, but I feel like 900 gold. I look at that as about 2 minutes farming, maybe a minute and a half if I'm good.
Yeah.
So that extra minute and a half, I ask myself, can I actually do something with that? And the majority of the time, I get Orchid a minute and a half faster. I'm just pouncing on people a lot more, right? Anybody that's out of position.
Yeah. It just feels incredibly greedy more than anything.
You think so?
Yeah.
It just doesn't work out well?
I just think like straight rushing an Orchid after is really really greedy. I'd rather get something like treads for survivability as well.
Mm-hmm.
For things like strength treads and stuff, so you can switch out. It's pretty important.
But does the extra +8 really help that much?
I mean, you would
You
think
already
it
have a
wouldn't, but
Bloodstone.
it's like 190 health, right? It's pretty good.
Yeah. But like you have the Bloodstone bringing you up to around 1500 health each time.
Yeah.
So I felt like going the power treads after Bloodstone is really redundant. I mean, you have 10 times more games than me.
I guess it's more just like
and
a
I'm
feel
just-
thing because I've tried that too.
Yeah.
I've tried I've tried like every variation of every build, and it just feels a lot cleaner by getting treads more
Okay.
than anything. Like I don't know how to like I've never obviously done the math and stuff except for the skill build,
Mhm.
but for as far as the item build goes, everything just feels more fluid by getting treads.
Okay.
Like my build is just done by the way that the roll feels. Like when I go in, how many hits I can get in, how much damage I'm putting out, and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And from what I like, from what I gather, tread seems to work the best for me. But
Okay.
if
No, I don't get me wrong. I
Yeah.
flip between them, and I was just testing out, and most of it's actually theory because I've stuck to your curriculum pretty hard.
Yeah.
For just learning Storm Spirit, and that's that. So as you can tell, I played a lot of freaking games with them. I hope you're proud of me, Dad.
of course I am, son.
We're going to be looting a new hero now. I tweeted 3 minutes ago, who should I play? I probably should have done that a little bit earlier. So you can actually tweet at me next week for who you want me to learn. I want to stick to the top tier list just so that I get a really familiar background when I'm actually watching the game.
Yeah.
When I'm watching professional casts. And that's why I want to learn Lifestealer this week.
Okay. I guess we haven't done a carry yet, so
Teach me.
it's a good one.
Teach me.
All right, so Lifestealer does a ton of damage. The stronger you get, the more damage he does as well. As in, if the other carry gets more HP, you actually do like a percentage of that. It's pretty broken.
Mhm.
He has a free BKB that actually acts as a Hyperstone as well, which makes him attack faster.
Awesome.
So you're pretty much unkillable.
That's Rage, right?
Yeah, you have a low cooldown, low mana cost, slow/disable, which also makes it so that the person that you open wounds, you do damage to, or not damage to, but you lifesteal off of that, all damage.
Okay.
Like even like your teammates, if they use nukes on them, they gain HP.
That's nice. I'm thinking that's really nice. Even if you're like under leveled,
Yeah.
you can just put that in there and at least get assist gold, right?
Yep, and then Infest allows you to hop into a creep essentially, and if you burst out, you gain the HP of that hero, or you gain health equal to the unit's current HP, which is amazing. So if you're really low, like you have 100 HP, just go into the jungle, pick up like the biggest creep you can find, infest it, and pop out. And it
Okay.
also does damage in an AoE. Like
Okay.
when you blow it up, it
What
like
happens
kills the unit.
when I do the same thing to a enemy or a ally hero?
Oh, you
do
don't
I-
gain the HP.
Oh, okay.
But you do the damage,
I
and
see.
it's like a free gank. So for a hero like Storm, he synergizes really well because you hop in me, and then I roll on top of somebody, then you pop out, do a lot of damage.
That would be sick.
Yeah, it's really, really good
I would
combo.
love that combo.
Yeah, him and Nature's Prophet works out really well too because
Sure.
you just instant TP on somebody and you have two heroes.
Gotcha.
It's really good.
It's like a wisp.
Yeah, and it also works as a really good defensive spell. In the middle of, if you're getting ganked, let's say you're farming, they come to gank you as like 3, you can just hop into their creep actually. Because if you hop into yours, you're actually just gonna die,
Oh,
right?
Yeah, they're just
They'll
going
just
to
kill
auto
it.
me.
But they can't actually go for a creep that isn't being attacked.
Correct. That's
so then
pretty
your team
sick.
can like rotate down and
Yeah, it's like a Shadow Demon thing. You get an
Yeah.
extra like 2-3 seconds for your team to actually react to that. That's really cool.
yeah.
Okay.
So
I
none of
never
his spells
actually
are
thought about that.
worthless. Like all of his spells are just really useful.
Okay. So how we're going to do it, because I know Lifestealer is a laning hero.
Mhm.
We're going to roll the dice a little bit. We will do one game where you're playing alone and you're just teaching us how to do it. And then the next time we're going to do my game. You're going to be assisting me, but helping me out through the game. That sound good?
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
Okay, so let's roll the dice. Hopefully you don't get a troll team. I was playing with Kenneget, the Team Liquid marketing.
Is that what he does? I've never known what Kenneget has done.
Yeah, he's like the marketing expert at Team Liquid. Something like that. Anyway, I played with him. He was playing Axe,
Okay.
and some guy from a country in the south. I won't name any countries, but it was south of North America.
Okay.
He typed to Kenneget, "Hey, nice blink dagger you have there," and took it. He was a silencer. Of course, he couldn't use it because it's someone else's as well.
Yeah.
So rage ensued
Okay.
from both parties. I was trying to be like, "Come on, guys, why don't you just play nice together?" Didn't happen. And
Yeah, you really roll the dice with people.
I was like 9-0 with my Storm Spirit that game, and we lost. It was like a 14-minute Bloodstone. And
You
we
still lost? Couldn't carry it?
I couldn't carry it hard enough.
I think that was your fault then. He's like the best late game carry. Once you hit like a certain point, he's amazing.
I will show you the game, and you could tell me what I did wrong.
Okay, I'll do that.
But trust me, it was bad news bear. Anyway, we're going to queue up for a game. While that's happening, we're going to head to a short commercial break, guys. When we come back, basically Lifestealer 101. We're going to learn how to carry, learn how to get our armlet as fast as possible, and win the game. Be back in a bit.